Hi everyone, welcome back to Nettie's Down Under. Well, as you all know, I do have a few things I love doing. One is photography. This is my second love, is diamond art. I've been doing diamond art now for 8 years. I have done quite a few. The first biggest one I did was, I think it was 15 by 15. And then I went up to 20 by 20. And then I went up to 30s to 40s. And then I did a 50 by 70. Now this one I'm doing is 50 by 100. This is my biggest diamond art ever. I've been at it now for a few months, been a month or two now. There's been a bit of a confusion with the letters between an H and I think it's an A or a B. As you may notice, there is darker numbers there. Now, the other issue that I have noticed is people on Facebook have been having a lot of problems getting, there's a special plastic that sits on our diamond art. It helps to keep the glue stick to your diamond art. Let me just show you a bit better. Get this off. As you may notice, I'm ripping a piece of plastic off. See here? The cellophane plastic. What happened is that people rip them all the way off. And they use wax paper, or as the Americans call it, parchment paper. I cut them in little squares and they just put them back on. Now my problem is about wax paper. What happens if you take the whole lot off? Can you remember which way it comes off? Because sometimes we all know that wax paper can be different size. The same with this paper as well. What I normally do is I take a little piece at a time, work on a section at a time. If I want to break, I'll just put it back over like that. And you got no issues. And you don't lose anything. All this is pre-glued down for us. There's no need to go out and buy any special glues or anything for it. Only glue that you really need is called a seal. We seal these. That keeps it looking nice and shiny, and it keeps it permanently there. When you get a kit, it comes with a pen, your wax, and you get bags. Some are like this, some are different, with all the numbers and the colour of the bees. The other, as you may notice, there's an A on the bag. I did that myself because it saves me always going back and forwards, looking like number and what letter it is. On the bag is already written on it, so it's 9. So if I come across the number 9 on my work here, I know it's A. I'll give you a great sample. See how you got number 4? So where's bag 4? Bag 4 is here. So it's already bag 4. Now the other number you see here is called 452. That's the number of the DMC colour code. The other thing a lot of people get confused with is this. See how you got number 21? N3866. A lot of new ones ask, oh, what's that all about? Number 21 is the bag 21. That's bag 21. The next one is the N, which is the letter N. The next number on it is 3866. That's the colour of the MDC colour. Now, the thing is, with a lot of different companies, some colours can vary from different types of whites. Some may say, oh, how come my 4 is one colour and then you'll get a 4 again, but it could be a touch lighter. It's to do with the dye colour when they make them. These are all made out of plastic. I've heard people call them drills. I just call them dots because that's all they are. They're just dots. Now, I don't know if some of you remember the old-fashioned paint by number. Same idea, but with plastic little dots. Okay. What I have brought myself is a few things. I have a pen that lights up. Takes AAA batteries. Really handy. Really handy, especially if you've got bad hands. I have a little craft scissors. I've had these since I started doing diamond art. A lot of people, like I did, start off with little whiteboards. And then we grow it into massive light boards. I'll show you underneath. I was very lucky I had this one brought for me. And then there's not just this type of diamond art. There's other types of things you can do. I'll give you a great sample. Diamond art stuff are in coasters. As you may notice that I still got the plastic on mine because I don't want to tear the numbers. So I leave it. These coasters are wonderful to do. They still got their plastic coating still on it. That's a finished project I did a long time ago. The other things that come with diamond art is this roller. It's supposed to press down it, but nah, doesn't do much. We have one of these. Yeah, it is a nice scraper. It helps you to level it and keep them straight. The other things we have come with it are these. They're labels. I'll turn around the other side. They are used on your little containers. If you have containers like this, they're like the old Kit Kat containers. In this kit, I was lucky I had this brought for me. A rolling pin. Here we go. I'll show you the pens that come with it. You'll have these type of pens that come with it. A funnel. What else came with it? These spare plastic bags. They're like the ones you get from the banks. What else came with it? There's a heaps of purple plastic wax. The pens that I just showed you can come in variety of sizes in the bottoms. So that'd be a 3 or a 4, 5s, 8s, and I think there's a 1s and 2s. The other thing comes with the kit is tweezers, if you can use them. And I've never could figure out what these are for, but there's some kind of clips. I think it's just to hold them. Now, the other thing that a lot of people do use is washi tape. This tape can be put on the end. A lot of people use it to stop the dirt and stuff coming onto it. I'll show you. See how there's a little bit of dirt already on that? So that's because it's been exposed. Now, the other thing I do, I never throw away my spares. The reason why I don't throw away my spares because they come in handy. These can come in rounds and they're square ones. I prefer the rounds, not the squares. Just if you're going to do diamond art, please start small, work your way up. And the more you get interested, it can become a very expensive hobby. If you're really going to be keen, make sure you can stick to it. I know that in due time I'll have this 50 by 100 done. But I'm not going to rush it. Because if you rush it, you're going to make so many mistakes. That's for sure. And as you may notice, I've got another piece I'm going to be tearing this off next to do a little bit in here. Finish this little gap off. Trying to get it to level to here. And then I'm going to work on this gap next. Get it down to level to this level here. And once that's all level right across, I'm going to seal it. I don't know if I will frame it or not. And I will keep this one because I really like it. I really do. All right, everyone. I hope this helps you all out understand what diamond art is really about. And if you didn't at the start, hopefully I helped you out to understand a lot better. All right, everyone. Catch you later. Bye.